we're gonna start with some stuff. We'll do some relics later. I'm using gause just because I have it from when my accounts merged, and I might as well, you know, use it. Level it up.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
Yum. I have no idea what any of these abilities do.
No detection from enemy sensors.
Ugh. I remember this map, I've always hated it. Well, looks like we're playing with a bunch of big braids, so it doesn't matter.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
I don't really know what they did to Goss. I'm assuming she's not super OP anymore. I'm gonna have to look at her abilities at some point.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Let's see. So that's a charge attack and a speed thing. Okay. Weird. So they're not slow, but they're not as fast as they used to be. Although I do remember that there was like a thing that people used to do. Where there was this add-on you could get from the, at that time, new little room where you can add abilities. And you could make Goss just like insanely fast. To where you could go across the plains of Cetus in like a second. I miss those days, I'm not gonna lie.
Attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
We'll worry about that later. We're first gonna just do one little mission here. Just to get some levels in the Goss in the wall. Worry about whatever. I don't think we gotta worry about it though. guys kind of got it covered.
Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
I don't know why my gause looks like this. It's been a long time since I've used it. I don't know if this is like standard stuff or what, but I do remember I used to like gause. Gause?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Huh, this guy's weird. Why does he look like this? I don't know. It seems at least new to me. Weird. As long as you're moving, it builds up. Ah, okay. Thank you for the follow.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Always battle if there's 3 people that want to. Usually there's not though. So Well, I say 3. At least 2 others and me.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Interesting. Kathy was talking to me the other day about how swords are still super good. And I still don't think I agree. I think they're really good when you're low level. But once you get to a decently high level, they're not
You are
useless.
surrounded by Grenier Marines.
And they're still useful for some things, but they become a lot less useful than some of the higher level weapons. So depending on how you play, and Kathy's a sweaty nerd, they become practically useless, where they're just there as like a tool rather than a weapon. Right now isn't a good example because these are all low level enemies and my weapons are all low level, so the sword shines. Once you get up to like level 60 and 80, you're just dealing with enemies that are not worth fighting unless you have a really high level weapon. And abilities go the same way, unless you're using like a WarFrame with a really good weapon, like Wisp, for example. Abilities slowly become less and less useful as a weapon and more useful as a booster for certain weapons. It's just the feel I get from the game from playing it for a long time. And I could be proven wrong, but I've never seen somebody go into a match and not just nuke the entire field with their guns and settings. Whereas when people use swords, it's like gonna take forever and very slow. So even if they were, like, for example, weapons that were strong enough to one-hit bosses like guns can, you're not going to use the sword because you have plenty of guns that can do the same, if not more damage. So even now, if I had a gun equipped, I could like nuke the field like some people do. Be using that instead. Of course, I don't generally use either because I like playing Valbon because I'm a range individual. Man's going Iron Man mode. Well, I got a big speed boost there, but I like it. I like Dots's abilities in theory, but in practice they're not really what they are. I probably keep Gus just for big Zoomies energy. Um, but I don't really like how they ended up with their abilities. Like, her Y is cool and all until you realize it's very hard to actually get the lightning to proc, because it only procs after your thing ends, which is after it gets to 100 and then some. its overheat and cooldown don't really make sense to me. And the dash move only seems effective when you're using it like that, while the Y is activated. Which at that point, it's probably more effective just to attack an enemy. And if the enemies are at this low level, it's not really doing much to them. It's gonna be useless against high level enemies. I assumed the lightning, it says that, was gonna be you build it up and then you just keep going fast until all your energy's gone. Not you use one big chunk of energy, build it up, and then shock people. You know?
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
And if her tackle did some kind of like big area effect to at least like knock people off their feet instead of just if you hit them kind of thing, at least it would have been more useful. And we will go back to the bond. This one is our boy, our son, our child. The one I brought from my old account. That's why he has a lot less upgrades, but I've been really wanting to use him to get the prime. Because I'm gonna, you know, use the prime from then on, and I kind of would like it to be... I don't know, I know it's not important, but it feels important to have him center stage, you know? I think interception is the one that I think it is. Wouldn't let me select relic.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
We have half of the void traces we need. So let's actually search up a relic and start using that. For Mesa, we have, what, 5 Valbond relics left? This one's actually silver, so that's good. Means we're super likely to get it. I mean, at the same time, we're probably not going to, but I can dream. These are the missions I like to do. Not necessarily in this place, though. That's not a big deal.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. This tower is ours now. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open the void door.
I mainly choose these ones because the points are really easy to defend, especially on some of the missions.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
He's already 10, okay. Making sure.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
And then because you're free to just roam around, it's pretty easy to get all the reacting you need.
The enemy has
No way they're all
captured the
coming
tower.
to here when all the enemies are over here.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Now we just wait. Each person would just sit at a point, which I know they won't. It's really easy to defend all these guys.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage.
I can
Eliminate
just
the
let my
remaining enemy
boys do their
personnel.
job. The lords are gonna kill the enemies. Slowly, but surely. So we can go back to point B. Whichever point this is, D.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Oh, we got the chassis. Yes. Oh, finally.
I have detected another message incoming.
Yeah.
Capture and decode the signal.
Okay, it did equip it. Cool. I was worried it wasn't going to. Let's see. None of them are It's just that one guy who was acting a fool.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We have control of all 4 towers.
Oh man, was it my tower? Was. Now I'm the fool.
We have control of all 4 towers.
But honestly, we probably shouldn't just capture all the towers at this moment. Well, at least we get all the reactant we need. Which we're almost there, so it's not a big deal. Just enemies that are down. Ah, here.
You have collected enough reactants to open your door.
Okay, let's go to our point and sit. We've helped them enough. We'll sit on the D.
You have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
Yes. Damn. We got this instead.
They are broadcasting.
At least we're getting
another
silvers
message.
today.
Make sure the enemy never
Before we
receives
weren't.
it.
And it was really annoying. I have no reason to place this, I just like having one down at all times. that is this exciting day. We got the first piece we need for Valbon.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Grab this stuff real quick. Find this large group of enemies. They're mostly dissipated, but well. Yes, anyway. Make that. Small little group of enemies. Okay, now every single one of them is gonna come up here. This was one reactant.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Energy for that, so
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area. Extraction is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
get to the what time runs out, so we can just start it back up if we stay. Got the stupid prime again. I don't care, honestly.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
This is the last one we can upgrade until we grind more of the stupid essence. We're probably not gonna get Valbon from it. That guy wasn't at his station quick enough, but maybe he'll turn it white before worse go blue. Yeah.
Tower online.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Let's go collect energy and these fragments while I'm at it.
Tower lost.
Really? I'm just
If it's you,
whatever.
do it.
It's not like it matters if we lose 2 little bits of the.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. This tower is ours now.
Grab the rest of the reactants. Yep, now I can.
Your relic is opened.
Should it be without worrying about it?
The enemy have captured a tower.
Everyone should have the reactant and should be able to set their own tower.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces. The enemy have deployed.
Did I just take this ball because I like the jams that come from it?
Code more messages.
Yes. But to be fair, most of the abilities are about as useful as this ball, so. Ah, of course he gives me the Vasto Prime instead. This is rude. What's that? Mainly because I've never
They
heard
are
of the weapon.
broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
I guess we just go with whatever.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We are dominating. Keep it up.
These guys are still considerably low level. They're only like level 34 or so. So it's not too difficult to fight these guys yet. That guy's gonna go there. I'm gonna take a lap around and grab the reactant that's laying around. I'll go back to my station. Damn, thought I could make it. Just barely couldn't.
Control of a tower.
Just let me do this.
You have collected enough reactants.
That's how I see. Yeah. They should be able to do that on their own now.
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost.
I don't know where the bastard keeps doing that is, but fuck that guy. There he is. I don't care about ribbon slithers. I've never cared about ribbon slithers. But I'll carry him. I can find him. I guess.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
Always, Lotus. It just depends on whether these guys are. Wisp Prime actually looks pretty dope.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
How much void? So we've gotten about 100 void traces from doing this. I think we've lost 400 void traces from doing this. Sounds about right. Nobody on A? Okay, somebody
Power
is on A.
online. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Get this way.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Grab this and get back to mine. I need to get back to mine quickly. Yep.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Guys, I'm fine here. I haven't even lost it yet. They're swarming. I'm fine if they want to pretend like they're up here not for the reactant, but I know they are, so I should just grab the reactant and go. Honestly.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
It's funny that that guy just, his barrier was floating through the floor because we left him straight up off his feet.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. Extraction is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
Half convinced because I'm a Valvon, they assume I'm gonna lose the point. Even though I've lost the point less than that Grendel over there. Oh well.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. captured a radio tower.
I hadn't noticed those.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Are there really just all the enemies up here? Is that what's going on? Nobody else is like, but occasionally losing their points. And they're all up here with me. So it almost feels like all of the enemies are just coming up here. Hell.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Okay, let's grab our reactor real quick.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
Oh, I am. I don't know if these guys are. So how I choose my relics is I go with the one I don't have one of,
They are broadcasting another
and then I go
message.
gold.
Make sure the enemy never receives it.
You're not supposed to be here. So I'll
Fine.
take that, and you'll say thank you, sister.
I know,
I'll be on my
Tortilla.
way now.
Just go on your way. Let's see what them stats at. Second most damage. Tied for first in damage taken. Killed the most. Of course I did the most fire accuracy. I always do the most fire accuracy.
Hello, one another. You keep being you, dreamers.
I like that as time passes, they add slightly better things to the shop. Because these are all a lot cooler than what they originally had back in the day. Not that they didn't have cool things, just like not nearly as good. Hid the ones I own. Why is this one here? I don't understand that. This is just such a goofy helmet that I have to buy it.
Later.
If I ever get a chance to use Zephyr, I'll definitely put that on him. But we're gonna leave this one off as a short one. Partially because I'm still not feeling 100%. Oh, never mind. Hey, Smokey. How you doing? I was just about to get off, but I can stick around for a bit longer. I'm glad you're doing good.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again. Get off the emergency frequency!
Yeah. But, we all good. Keep going for a little bit.
Oh,
Just about.
oh, Mr. Parvos will be so pleased with me. Do I look okay?
Let's do one of these. Ooh. Started working on your game. Okay. I'm glad it was fun. So we have the chassis blueprint now. We just need lots of other parts. Yeah, I've been feeling meh today. But I'm alright. It's fine. We're gonna do one more mission, and then I'll get off. Bruh. You know what that means is that guy probably saw that either he saw me as a Valbon and didn't like it, or he saw like a limbo or something and he just rage quit. I say that because it's happened a number of times in the past with me and my brother who plays Limbo, where people will just leave missions because they don't like those classes or
There are
frames.
void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Usually, most people are fine with it, but especially on defense missions, some people are just dickheads, so.
The corrupted enemies are dropping reactors. Collect it to open the void valve.
It's pretty good. I've been trying to collect the Valbon Prime parts, which is the slightly better version of the current WarFrame I'm using.
Don't forget the reactor.
I am 10 years into trying to do that, and I have one part. Mainly because they vaulted him as soon as I started the game. Like, they knew I wanted him. And then they didn't unvault him for a long time. And then I missed the... like, couple times they've taken him back into circulation. I think it's like twice with this special thing they opened. For I couldn't do it in real life reasons. Hey, look, there's Valbon Prime. It's this guy behind me. And so it's just taken this long. And technically I did have a couple of those parts, like one or two, but when I migrated, basically there was a account merger that I did, where it merged my PC and my Xbox accounts, so all of my stuff was in one. It didn't pull over a lot of the blueprints that I had for things. Just the built stuff and stuff. So I'm pretty sure I lost a part or two from that. But this guy gave me a bunch of relics for Valbon, which is a big appreciate. So I've been trying to mesh them down, the
That's
parts.
it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
It's a Nova. I was wondering what it was. You don't see Novas super often. Part of the issue is this Necros is got a bunch of guys running around shooting at enemies that can't kill them anytime soon. So it takes forever to kill them. Get back PC stuff. Job. Going to sleep, forced to get back. Damn. It sucks. And we got a Forma. Forma. Alright. I'm dipping.
We're done here.
About my luck.
Extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Alright. I hope you have a good night, Smokey, and you don't have to suffer too much. Bye bye. I will.